Really your wife?
Yes.
Truthful. Is it an arrangement-ship?
Well, it was a 25-year contract, sure. I don't think she can make it.
After I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, think of the ladies I can. This is a horrible thing to.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have long been praised as one of Hollywood's most beloved couples, known for their comedy, playfulness, and deep friendship. However, some fans have recently speculated about the nature of their relationship based on some public conversations. For years, Ryan and Blake have been known for their friendly banter, routinely joking about each other in interviews and on social media. While Ryan routinely deploys comedy when addressing his personal life, some observers have noticed that he rarely expresses genuine emotions regarding Blake in public. Instead, he typically translates discussions about their marriage into comedy. One notable occurrence that garnered notice happened when Ryan was asked about his wife in an interview. He humorously responded, "Is Blake Lively truly my wife? Sure, it's a 25-year contract." While intended as fun, some found the comment weird and wondered if there was any deeper message behind it, or if it was only part of his comic manner. Similarly, Blake has also engaged in fun mocking, even referring to Ryan as just my Instagram boyfriend. While these confrontations are generally seen as entertaining, they have caused some fans to question whether their public dynamic is more of a continual performance rather than a reflection of their private relationship. Ryan and Blake's comedy has always been a characteristic part of their relationship, but some fans have noticed that their jokes occasionally touch on unpleasant issues, such as breakups or even adultery. For example, on Valentine's Day in 2018, they exchanged amusing remarks about dating apps, with Ryan joking about eHarmony and Blake responding with a reference to Ashley Madison, a website associated with extramarital affairs. While intended to be amusing, such comments have sparked interest over time. Ultimately, Ryan and Blake's love continues to be praised by many, and their public interactions reflect a duo that enjoys keeping things humorous. Whether their jokes hint at something deeper or are merely part of their well-known comedic approach remains a question of perception. Fans continue to welcome them, praising their wit and the unique dynamic they bring to Hollywood.
A photo with Mrs. Reynolds, and I'm sorry, what do you call her? Do you guys have a nickname or something? Okay, no, just so it's Mrs. Okay. Anyway, so this photo, it was very suggestive. So I got it right here. I'm gonna get right to it.
This isn't the only time Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's jokes have attracted interest. Over the years, they have jokingly teased breakups before any rumors even began spreading. While their comedy has always been a major component of their public relationship, some fans have worried whether these quips unintentionally increase suspicions rather than reassure people of their good friendship. Are they only getting ahead of potential gossip, or is it just their way of keeping things lighthearted? Adding to the suspicion, viewers took notice of Ryan's reaction to rumors of tension between Blake and actor Justin Baldoni. While the precise nature of any reported troubles remains unknown, what stuck out to some was Ryan's response. Typically, a spouse might either exhibit support or remain neutral, but Ryan's stance looked peculiar. Rather than addressing the problem seriously, he made a joke, something that some onlookers perceived as patronizing. The talk around Blake and Justin Baldoni's connection on the set of It Ends With Us had already been making headlines. Reports varied, with some alleging artistic disputes and others hinting at personality concerns. However, what actually drew individuals' attention was how Ryan purportedly reacted. Unlike his normal hilarious approach to Blake's on-screen romances, where he often playfully teases her co-stars, his response toward Justin was noticeably different. While some newspapers rejected these observations as mere conjecture, others thought that Ryan was more involved than normal. According to unconfirmed stories, he was keeping a cautious eye on the situation, leading to conjecture that he might have been protective of Blake. Whether this was only a case of a supportive husband or something more remains unclear. Ultimately, without unequivocal declarations from persons involved, much of this remains conjecture. Ryan and Blake continue to be one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples, and their dynamic, both amusing and private, keeps audiences enthralled.
Bugs me about this is narcissistic abuse. He wanted him to feel alone and like he had no one on his side, and the means for him to attain that was through his wealth and like the A-list clientele that he surrounds himself.
If you believe this is all rumor, Consider the emotions behind private messages between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni that purportedly leaked. A dispute between the two concerning one of their film's most emotionally painful scenes has sparked controversy among fans. The scene in question sees Justin's character dealing with a deeply intimate encounter. While the dialogue between Blake and Justin was concentrated on their responsibilities, some fans began dissecting their words. At one point, Blake reportedly commented, "I'd be mortified if that happened to me." While this could have simply been an acting-related statement, some found the phrase open to interpretation that Justin's remark also gained notice when he disclosed opinions about his own marriage, reportedly saying, "Some of the most beautiful moments with my wife have been," before continuing with personal insights. While their relationship remained professional, its tone led to skepticism about deeper undertones. Fans began guessing whether Blake's remark had any personal consequences, and whether this led to Ryan Reynolds' apparent hatred against Justin. Over the years, Ryan has established a public image as a powerful, funny personality. However, others have witnessed times where he has spoken about inner issues. As with any Hollywood relationship, public perception does not necessarily mirror private reality, but this interchange gave another degree of curiosity. Some commentators also recalled past words by Ryan's ex-wife, Scarlett Johansson, who once remarked about the difficulty of balancing two developing careers in a partnership. While she did not mention Ryan directly, her statements led to debate about whether job factors had played a role in their history. Ryan has always taken a comic approach to Blake's on-screen cooperation, gently joking about her male co-stars. However, observers noticed that his response to Justin Baldoni appeared different, more guarded and less amusing. Rather than indulging in his customary fun mockery, Ryan's reply was uncharacteristically quiet, which some perceived as an indicator of underlying stress. Ultimately, while most of this remains theoretical, the situation has spurred conversation among fans. Whether it's only a case of professional dynamics being misunderstood or something deeper remains unknown. Blake and Ryan continue to be one of Hollywood's most talked about couples, and their interactions, both amusing and serious, keep people riveted.
Even aspire to be like a Hollywood actor and actress. In most circumstances, you're dealing with someone who probably has some narcissistic.
Some fans have speculated about potential conflicts in Blake Lively's inner group, particularly with her longtime BFF Taylor Swift. Taylor and Blake have maintained a well-documented bond over the years, often spending time together with their families. Blake and Ryan Reynolds even named their daughter after a character from one of Taylor's songs, underscoring their affinity. Recently, however, several fans have remarked that Taylor and Blake haven't been seen together as frequently as before. While the two used to be spotted on holidays or outings in New York, their public interactions have suddenly reduced. Some claim this is mainly owing to their busy schedules. Taylor has been traveling extensively for her Eras tour, while Blake has been focused on her film projects. Others have puzzled about if there is a deeper cause underlying the move. One topic of controversy has been Taylor's public quiet over claims of tension between Blake and Justin Baldoni. Taylor has been known to be loud in supporting her pals, which has led some fans to wonder why she hasn't addressed the situation. However, without any formal announcements from Taylor or Blake, it remains unclear whether there is any true distance between them or if it's only a question of timing and professional responsibilities. Ultimately, friendships evolve, especially among busy public figures. While some fans may read into the lack of recent public appearances together, it's crucial to recognize that personal connections often transcend beyond what is evident in the media. Until Taylor or Blake address the matter openly, any assumptions remain entirely theoretical. Taylor Swift has long been known for standing by her friends throughout terrible times, frequently employing her voice and power to provide assistance. However, several admirers have noticed that she has not publicly addressed recent accusations surrounding Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Unlike prior situations where Taylor has openly endorsed those close to her, there have been no public comments or interviews regarding the matter. Taylor is also recognized for being deliberate about the persons she surrounds herself with, meticulously creating a close-knit inner network. Because of this, some admirers have postulated whether there is a reason for her apparent distance. Others think this could just be a case of clashing schedules, as Taylor has been entirely dedicated to her Eras tour while Blake has been occupied with her film projects. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds' behavior has also aroused debate. Known for his humorous and protective approach with Blake, he has often laughed about her co-stars in the past. However, with Justin Baldoni, his response was different. Initially cool, then reportedly more defensive. Some have interpreted this shift in conduct as noteworthy, while others say that it may just be tied to the nature of the scenario. As talks continue, some fans have questioned whether Taylor and Ryan's dynamics with Blake have altered or if these findings are purely coincidences. While public encounters may vary over time for numerous reasons, without first-hand confirmation from persons involved, all assumptions remain theoretical. Ultimately, relationships, both friendships and marriages, evolve, and without direct declarations from persons involved, it's difficult to verify the actual nature of these changes. Until Taylor, Blake, or Ryan address the matter themselves, it remains a topic of conversation among fans, rather than a verified reality.
Retrospect, this is all just so scary. It feels like a form of abuse against Blake. And she's not a victim in any of this. She's totally bratty, and we've gone through her messages as well. But I am just saying that the fact that he doesn't want to be apart from her, and now he's inserted himself to every layer of this movie, something's very wrong.
Over the years, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have built a public image as a joyous, upbeat couple, recognized for their witty social media interactions, lighthearted quips, and red carpet chemistry. However, like with any relationship, hurdles can occur, especially while living in the public glare. Maintaining a strong marriage while balancing popularity, profession, and personal life is no simple undertaking. Every joke, interview, and public appearance is analyzed by fans and the media, forcing some to speculate about the condition of their relationship. While their humor has always been a distinguishing characteristic of their bond, some bystanders have noted tiny shifts in their interactions. Recently, fans have disagreed about whether Ryan's comedy has evolved in tone, becoming more guarded or distant at times. Some argue this could just be a product of natural changes in long-term partnerships, while others question whether external pressures have altered their dynamic. Regardless, without unambiguous proof from Ryan or Blake, any speculations remain entirely theoretical. At the end of the day, relationships mature, and only individuals within them actually know what is going on. Time will tell how Ryan and Blake navigate their marriage in the public limelight. What do you think? Let us know your opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.